So, Battlefield 6 leaked. Who would have thought? What is up, guys? Welcome back. We're playing some Battlefield today. My camera's all sorts of messed up. So, Battlefield 6, you know, we're talking some Battlefield, playing some Battlefield 4 today. Just because this game lives rent-free in my head, and this game is absolutely fucking amazing. But we're playing some Battlefield 4 because who would have saw it coming that Battlefield 6 out of Battlefield Labs got leaked? Oh, kill assist. Yeah, we're playing some Battlefield 4, talking some of the Battlefield 6 leaks. So, Battlefield Labs playtests were last week. I actually unironically recorded this video the day of, but some unforeseen things popped up in life, and so here I am, we're re-recording it, and I decided to switch it over to Battlefield 4 instead. Just because I want to give this game some more love. It's one of my favorite games of all time. So we're playing some Battlefield 4. We're going to discuss some of the leaks, kind of my thoughts on the game so far, what we have, you know, seen. Ultimately, it looks like everything I want out of a Battlefield game. It reminds me a lot of Battlefield 3 and 4, which is all I could have ever asked for. I literally couldn't see him as a teammate. That's unfortunate. My man's is lame. Bro, what are you looking at? Okay. But, like I was saying, the leaks got kind of announced. It looks a lot like Battlefield... Okay, can I even spawn, dude? It does look a lot like Battlefield 3 and 4, which, personally, I'm more than okay with. That's all I've wanted for the last, you know... A lot of people say, oh, that's all I've wanted for the last decade. It is all I've wanted for the literal last decade, right? Like, that's all we've wanted from a Battlefield game forever at this point. I mean, for me, I've just wanted Battlefield 3 2.0, and I feel like I'm finally getting that with this game after, you know, 13, 14 years. Which, who knows, the game may not even release this year. I really need it to. DICE, EA, whoever, please give me Battlefield 6. Whatever you guys are going to call it. God, these SMGs are good. But, obviously, things got leaked. A few guns got leaked. The Ace-23, or Ace-21 from this game got revealed. The MPX, or the gun I'm running here, got shown in some gameplay as well, which I thought was super, super neat. The M4, obviously, we already kind of knew that that was going to be there. Some AK variant. I believe the ACR was also shown. I think someone said the AUG, I think, is all well. Some other guns that remind me a lot of, you know, snipers. There were some reused voice lines from 2042, which personally I'm okay with. I don't have a problem with the with the assets right now. It is pre-alpha, so I mean that's why they're testing the entire game, which again I'm perfectly okay with. I think that's a smart idea. But in honor of those leaks, I wanted to play some Battlefield 4, see how it kind of holds up in 2025. Which I shouldn't say that because I've been playing this game like on and off. Like, if you guys don't follow my Twitch, link will be in the description as well. Go follow it. I streamed quite a few nights in a row. I was actually unironically supposed to be live today. That didn't happen. Or last night because of live things. But I might be live this... At the time you guys are seeing this, today's the Wednesday. I don't know when I'll be live next, but I'll be live at some point here soon. Just follow the link, put notifications on. You'll know when I'm live. Also, follow my Twitter. It also says same things there. Wow. Perfect timing. If I do say so myself, there with the M136. There's a lot of enemies in this point area. Yep. It's the same guy every time. Every time. There we go. He's dead. Reload. The game did look really, really good. I mean, it looked a lot like what we thought 2042 would look like. It looks honestly like just an updated 3 and 4, which I think is what we all really wanted, right? Like, I think all we really wanted was a Battlefield 4 remaster, essentially, with new graphics, new guns, and things like that. I really, really hope there is a lot of new guns in the playtest, at least from what was shown. They did show that weapons were usable across all classes. Personally, I think that's a gigantic mistake. I think guns should be based on classes. They should not be usable on every single class. Kind of just kills class variety. It also kills kind of in my personal opinion, the replayability. Like, if everyone's using the same gun every game, No one's gonna really, like, it's gonna create like a weird casual-based meta where everyone uses the same exact things over and over again, and nothing's really different. And so I really hope that will change. I think it will, personally. I don't see it not changing, honestly. But again, you never know, right? Like, this game could come out tomorrow and be perfectly fine and release with non-class specific weapons. I hope it does. I think it'd be a mistake if it didn't. And, well, personally, I just want to play the game. You know, we all knew these leaks were going to happen, right? The map took place in Egypt. We knew it would. That was kind of also from the Reddit, kind of got on that stuff there. But the game did look good. I saw multiple different sites from EOTech, ACOGs, the comp in 4 red dot. I saw some normal red dots. I saw the monocle site as well. You're around here somewhere, dude. How did he know where I was? But, you know, they did show a lot of that stuff. Like, they did get leaked. Like, we all knew it essentially would, right? Like, if you thought it wouldn't get leaked, I mean, you're not thinking. Commander mode, speaking of what's happening now, that also was shown. I think it's an AI-based commander. Personally, I'm okay with that because ultimately, I think having a good, like, actual player commander can sometimes make a game really good. Or if you have a really bad one, make the game unbearably unfun. We saw that a lot in this game personally, because they would just spam the UAV and counter UAV. I feel like that was not a very perfect system. Battlefield 2 had the commander originally, and I felt it was relatively done okay. I never played Battlefield 2 because, I mean, my game came out as like 4. But I have watched people play it. I've seen people play it. So, I think it was probably a better system then. At the same time, let's take this flag here. H. I don't even know what this stands for. Hotel, maybe? I don't fucking know. Perfect. Also, I hope ribbons come back, and like from this game, not the 2042 ribbons. I felt 2042's ribbons were awful. Like, you gotta get like 12 kills in the game to get, like 20 kills in the game to get tier 3 ribbon. It just, no. Let me get a PW ribbon, an AR ribbon, all that stuff. That stuff was great. Hope to see that come back. We did see some personal best things, like a little on the icon show up too, which was kind of neat. Obviously, you guys are gonna hear me ramble. There's not gonna be any gameplay in here. You guys can look it up and find it. I don't think AEA is really striking channels at this point for using it. I just don't want to take a chance on that happening. So, obviously, I'm not going to have any actual footage. You guys can find plenty of it. I've seen a lot of it. You know, you can save a lot of it on TikTok if you want to. I mean, you can always save videos of it, and, you know.
Attack this objective.
Man's ran right past me. Oh, where's the guy right there? Now, obviously, we do know a lot is kind of riding on this battlefield, and so, like, I feel like a lot of us are going to sit here and say, no, we need a server browser, you know, we can't do skill-based matchmaking. I think the unfortunate part is, more than likely, skill-based matchmaking is going to be in the game, okay? Like, that's how this works at this point, okay? Every game now has it. I don't think EA is going to not have it just because the fans don't want it. I mean, they could market it saying, hey, server browser's back, you know, similar to how X-Defiant marked the whole no SBMM, or how Call of Duty marked the classic prestiges, or marketed, you know, classic minimap. Like, they could do that. It's hard to say. It is EA at the end of the day. Like, I'm sure that there's going to be something that's kind of fucked with, you know, that breaks the game, that makes the game unfun, with some bullshit monetization. I really hope not, because honestly, I've been waiting for this game forever, right? Like, it looks good, it looks like it plays well, the guns sound good, the audio for, like, a pre-alpha, like, for, like, a dedicated pre-alpha, the audio was great. It sounded like you're actually in a battle, which, personally, I miss from Battlefield. I feel Battlefield 4 kind of lacked that, mostly because the game was very open. I feel like Battlefield 4... Ooh, double kill. Is when they went from the whole maps for infantry, like, you know, you had all the, what's it called, the Aftermath DLC, Close Quarters, which was really close, like, you know, infantry only.
All units.
Personally, I miss those types of fights. I don't love just having vehicles constantly. Vehicles are great, don't get me wrong, but I feel like if it's straight just vehicles, the game can get kind of stale at times. I don't even know where I'm getting shot from. But I do feel like the game can get kind of stale, you know, at times with those. Like with every map plays the same way, there's at that point there's no more map variety. And so I'm really hoping that they lean into that. In the playtest, there were no air vehicles, it was just tanks and infantry. The really neat thing is you saw the little destruction in full force, which we haven't seen since Battlefield 3. That actually, like, that detailed of a destruction. It also showed off, you know, if a tank drove through a building and the, like, building came down, it actually damaged the tank, which I thought was a super neat feature. I wish that that was a thing we have now, which I thought that was really cool. So bravos, EA, DICE, that looks fucking amazing. The game itself looks good. It looks in a pretty decent state. Obviously, this is a pre-alpha, so, like, they have acknowledged, like, these leaks came out. Like, I think David Sirland also mentioned saying, hey, the build is old, so, like on this flag, there's now outline similar to Delta Force around where the flag capture zone is, not just the map. And it's very, very obvious, but they have mentioned that it won't be as obvious in the actual game, which I think is just for testing, which I'm perfectly okay with. This test was just to monitor gunplay and movement, which I think was neat with vehicles also. Some assets, you know, were flashing and popping in. Nothing was, a lot of the destruction wasn't super detailed. The MPX, actually, unironically, this gun had its front sight post still on the gun. And it was halfway floating in the air, which I thought was kind of interesting. Which, I mean, that's to be kind of seen, right? Like, I think anybody could have told you that that was gonna end up happening. But, you know, it is a pre-alpha. I am very excited. I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm like, you know, oh my gosh, the game looks, you know, it's in the perfect state. The game still has a little bit of development left to it. Personally, I want it to release this year, but I also want it to release in its own best chances. And if EA thinks that is in March of next year or April of next year, so be it. I hope, personally, EA, DICE, somebody, can we please have at least one more map in 2042 then? Like, I don't need a battle pass. I just need a map to play on. That's all I want. Mostly because, A, if you want people to keep playing your game, get people a little excited, you know, put a map in there. You know, I don't care if it's a remaster or whatever. Put a map in there. Or, A, throw the portal guns. Throw the portal guns into the actual games. Like the AUG, I think still is yet to come into the title. A few others as well, but I think that would be pretty smart in my personal opinion. Put that in the game and profit from it. I feel like if you get buzz around your current game, some people are going to be really interested in playing it, and you're just creating positive energy for yourself. And people are getting positive engagement from Battlefield as well, which I think would be a smart idea. But I think, you know, putting some of that in the game would be absolutely smart. Get people, you know, still talking about your current game so people are still excited. And for people like me who still actively play 2042, because, you know, Delta Force is not on consoles yet, still waiting for that to release, give us, you know, some content. Because ultimately, you know, your PS5 base is going to have a lot of people still want to play the game. You know, we're starved for any kind of military shooters that isn't just Call of Duty or Warzone at this point, and all of those. And personally, I think it'd be a genius idea. Like, you're generating easy press. Oh, 2042 has some content. Cool. Let's show the players that we're still invested in taking care of our games. But I hope we can see a lot of, you know, these things for the game. I'm really excited for the title. A lot of writing on this Battlefield. And just general casual gaming, like, skill base has taken over so many games, and I really just I hope that this isn't a game stuck with, you know, such a skill base. Like, some people here and say there was nothing really exciting from the game, and so obviously it wasn't the full package, but man, I've about played that Battlefield as I saw it. It got me back in the mood I've been playing, but Battlefield 2042 since they Battlefield laps, just because, I mean, obviously, you do those games again, like, you see people get excited, you want the game played as, games you have memories on. For me, that is this game here right now. Oh, this team has the perfect spawn beacon setup. Like, it is fucking perfect, dude. Keeps us on the point each time. Dead. Hey, we're gonna win this game though. That's perfect. Heck yeah. Good win for my first Battlefield video in like 3 years. Heck yeah, dude. Which I do want to say, if you guys haven't kind of noticed, there's been a kind of a shift in the channel. When this game does come out, and even before then, we're going to be making a lot of Battlefield videos. I fucking love the RPG in this game. It's just fucking peak, bro. Hey, we got 40 kills? Fuck yeah, dude. This never happens. Hell yeah. And we win just like that, man. But let me know what you guys think about the Battlefield 6 leaks, kind of what was shown. Let me know if you guys want to see more Battlefield videos. I plan to make some more, especially on 2042, some stuff there. Or if you guys want to see me go play other games, like Battlefield 1, Hardline, 5. I can't play 3 because my PC can't record and do that at the same time. But if you guys want to see me play other Battlefield games, let me know down in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.